Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Dude, the
to
greatest
the
show on
one,
earth.
there you go, the one, the only, the
Love
greatest
it.
coffee show on earth, Road Dog Coffee Podcast, episode 9. We are back with the crew here, going to chill for next half hour or so and just shoot the breeze, talk logistics, talk about a little bit of business and personal loyalty, and whatever else we can cram into this short little time frame. So y'all sit back, relax, go fill your cup up, and we'll be right back. Good morning, everybody. Spencer, what's up, dude?
Just trying to recover from last night, brother.
I know you told me you was at a Christmas party. I was expecting you to go live from the show from the gutter.
Yeah, it was so a good friend of mine owns a pretty successful real estate company here in town. He's actually part of Forbes magazine. You know Forbes now. It's his real estate business, but yeah, he it's kind of an exclusive, invite only type thing. He, about 40 people, and I was lucky enough, I guess, to be included in that 40. So yeah, he wanted to have me over. He rented a restaurant downtown Winston, and it's pretty cool. Drink a lot of wine.
I'm just glad to hear that there's someone else besides me and Sean that like you. That's really all I know. That's all I care about.
Oh, there's a lot of people that like me, baby.
Oh man, it's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all, Mr. Adam, the other Spencer,
the real Spencer.
The real Spencer. Please stand up. There we go.
Here we go. All right. That's hand. All right. I'm good.
How you doing?
What's
Nothing, man. How was the appointment for the little one? Everything good?
Yeah, she's good. We just had a follow up. She's
nice.
had a cough for several months, and moving is fun because you got to find doctors and everything. Went to a pediatrician, and she's like, "Oh, it's just allergies." I'm like, "That's not allergies, but okay." So it kept on and persisted, and I finally got tired of it, and I took her to my doctor, and he's cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
Gave her an antibiotic, got it fixed, so we're on the mend now.
Good deal. That's what's up. That seems to be what went around this year. Like my son had a real bad cough for several weeks. I had one for several weeks. My wife got it for a little bit. Everyone else I know, same thing, is a real bad cough with lots of congestion and mucus buildup in your chest and everything. So I guess that was the winter flu that that went around this year is what I'm assuming.
It was righteous, man. She's had that cough for 4 months, so.
Oh, that's long. That's a while. Okay, yeah.
It's annoying because doctors won't listen to you. They all know better than you do. So.
Oh yeah. I know, man. We're fortunate. Like my wife. Our kids had the same pediatrician that my wife had, and that guy was a doctor for like almost close to 40.
Like 20 when he got started.
Dude, maybe he would. Maybe. Well, I mean, we had our kids when we were young, though, too. We had our first kid in high school. So, but I mean, and then our doctor that we have now, or that we had till my kids all aged out, was the doctor that he trained as a PA. So we got super freaking lucky, man, and had amazing pediatricians. But I get what you're saying, man. I hate doctors that. They're like, I'm the doctor. I know more than you. Yeah, but what you're telling me doesn't make sense to what I'm telling you. Like, they're just not meeting, buddy.
The whole vaccination thing. I got in a fight with her new pediatrician because she's like, "You're a paramedic. You should know better. Everybody should be vaccinated." I'm like, "Well, the research that's coming out now kind of says no, so I don't know what to believe."
Right. Yes. My wife and I were just talking the other day about how science is always changing. Adam, hold on, man. We'll back to this conversation. Make sure you tell everyone hello. Jeff, how are you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. How about everybody else? Doing well?
Think everybody's fantastic.
Good deal. Good deal.
We're all still waking up, it seems. I know I slept in this morning. I slept in until 6 a.m. So, I'm still.
Oh, well, you slept in. That's pretty cool.
Wow, man. Jesus.
All right. So, Spencer,
Yes, sir.
what's our topic for today?
Well, other than mindless banter and everything else, let's talk about real quick about good people in your life that want to see you succeed, and the people that are in your life that want to tear you down. You know,
Mm.
and I had a good interaction with a buddy of mine last night. He's actually a local guy here in town, owns a very successful business, not the real estate guy, it's another guy. And he's actually I mean, God puts people in your life for a reason, right? To either, build you up. But he's not gonna put anybody in your life that's gonna tear you down. Yeah, this guy's a great guy, and I've known him for years. He's actually one of the investors in Road Dog Coffee. Small investor, but he's like, we were just talking last night, and he's like, you know what? He goes, because I told him I wanted to sit down with him and talk about the investment and everything. He's like, I don't need to talk about that. It was me, him, and his wife talking. He's like, you know what? I just want to see you successful again, and I want this thing to grow. You just hang on to it for a while. Don't worry about me. I'm good. And I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, that's just that's just very that hit me pretty hard last night. I was like, wow, that is really cool. To hear something like that come out of that guy's mouth was like amazing.
Well, Spencer, it's just important to have people in your life that are behind you. I have tried to exile everyone in my life that is not on the trying to be on the same trajectory that I am, and that trajectory is simple: moving forward. Forward in an upwardly direction. How about that? You know what I mean?
So let me tell you this right here. I'm gonna stop you real quick. You say moving forward. So years ago, back when I had we had our trucking company, and I kind of came up with this little tagline. It was during the mid 2000s when the housing crunch hit everybody and the trucking industry went, I kind of put out there, because we were still kicking butt at Lost State Express. We were still surviving, right? So I kind of came up with a little tagline: growing forward. We're still growing. We're growing forward out of this mess, So
that's a good one. I like that.
I've kind of stuck with that. Growing forward, moving forward. It's just a great, it's a great tagline to have for yourself. Move yourself forward, grow yourself forward, grow in ways that, grow yourself, financially or just spiritually or humanitarily. You just do something to advance yourself that makes you feel good. That makes you feel good.
Good point.
I'm with that, man. Said that's right, man. With myself and everyone in my life, man. And I've said it, but I think I got probably the best circle of friends now that I've ever had. Because everyone is a like-minded. Everyone that I know is, even if they're not an entrepreneur, they're in a position that kind of forces them to have that 50% entrepreneurial mind. You know what I mean? Everyone is trying to hustle, do stuff. Everyone backs each other, helps each other out. They're there when you need them. You're there when they need you. And so I think that's the most important thing, man, is, have people in your life that truly want to see you win, and that you want to see win too, as well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's important. I mean, it really is important because, having that, the circle of friends around you that are true friends like that, that have, your best interest at heart, that really kind of keeps you going. That's like good good fuel for the body. It keeps you motivated, and everybody should have people like that. Get rid of the discouraging people, the people that are trying to tear you down. Get them out of your life. Just put them out of their misery. And focus on the good people that are in your life.
I agree.
Well said there, Mr. Squire. Well said. What you drinking on today? Let's go. Let's do that. We haven't asked everyone what they're drinking on before we move on to continuing this conversation. What are you sipping on there, Spencer?
You talking about me or the real Spencer?
That's Mr. Spencer down there. You're just Spencer.
If he's Mr. Spencer because he's got a only freight hat on, right?
Yes, exactly.
Hat on, so
it took him 8 months to get that thing. He better wear that shit every day.
I'm actually drinking
8 months in a fight with Kat.
Yeah. 8 months in a fight with my wife.
You don't get anything for free, you freeloading grifter.
I'm drinking out of the Road Dog coffee cup right there.
Drinking the fountain of youth.
Our light roast, Women Truckers coffee. Love it. Such a good roast. Good coffee.
Why does the light roast have to be the women's coffee? Why can't it be the bold roast?
Well, we can come out with another one for women. Bold.
Ask for royalties there.
10%. I'll be your agent.
That's because we have a kind of she's a driver, kind of ambassador, I guess, for us. Gets the coffee.
Oh God, is it Ingrid?
Roast. Huh?
Is it Ingrid?
Not Ingrid. But no. And she was just like, you need to have a light roast, like a blonde roast, and use that for your Women Truckers coffee as your first blonde or light roast. I'm like, okay.
You should call it Dirty Blonde.
Mm-hmm.
You should get different flavors, like almond roast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer don't like that kind of coffee. Don't about to get him started.
Coffee. He wants that jet fuel black diesel engine shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tar roast.
If we ever,
Tar heels.
I was kind of on the fence. If we ever come out with like Lot Lizard coffee, I actually did. We actually designed a bag, huh? But I don't know if that would be a good move or not. That might blow up in our face. I don't know. It'd be a controversial bag. I
think it would be hilarious.
We could just brand it the Logistics Lounge bag, and then all of the slack would fall on us.
Well, here's a thought. Here's a thought about that. So when I first was launching the company, or talking to local friends about it, everybody, you got to do Lot Lizard. You got to do Lot Lizard because that's just that's just a household name in trucking, right? Is it's Lot Lizard. Everybody knows Lot Lizard, but with everything going on with like the human trafficking and these truck stops, and a lot of them are girls. I mean, that might be another thing. However, if we did it, but we spun it in a way to bring awareness to the human trafficking issue, okay. And on the back of the bag or something, have some information about that. It wasn't.
That's good right there, Spencer.
Did a Lot Lizard, but did it in a way that was tasteful.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say, Adam.
Donate 15% of proceeds to Truckers Against Trafficking.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Those are good people over there.
Yeah.
Stole the words out of my mouth.
Yeah. Huh?
And even better, you could make it a Kopi Luwak. Make it a really expensive coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, to sit there and not sell?
Pedro, I'm going to send you some Kopi Luwak, okay?
Sure, whatever that is. I'll have to look that up, make sure I'm not getting myself into something.
Guys, here's the thing. If you look at Flying Dog, you can get away with Lot Lizard as a name. Very easy to get away with. Someone look up Flying Dog's names. They got Raging Bitch, Double Dog, Bloodline. I'm telling you.
You're talking about Flying Dog coffee?
Doing it that way.
Flying Dog
coffee? I think it's what he's talking about,
yeah. I know.
Jeff, what are you drinking, man?
Snapple.
So there's no marketing on this show other than Road Dog Coffee, please. Thank you.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I love coffee.
Island.
I drank 5 to 7 cups of coffee a day for 35 years and gave it up almost a year now. December 20th of 24. And I don't miss it. I mean, you know, I love the taste of coffee. Yeah, you know, I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes too. I would have a cigarette and a cup of coffee in my hand constantly, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I don't miss it though. I'm just being honest.
Was that what turned the mustache white?
No, that's what's going to happen to you in a few years. Here you are 10 years from now.
Buddy, in 10 years, if I have a mustache that beautiful, I'm good to go.
Right.
There you go. There you go. You've got possibilities. You're almost there. You need it a little wider, though. Just a little wider.
I can't get it any wider. It just gets longer. It doesn't get wider.
I will say, for everybody listening out there, I am kind of curious to hear everybody's opinions on that. So, on that lot lizard type coffee bag or whatever, shoot us an email to admin@roaddogcoffee.com. Or you can send it right to me at Spencer@roaddogcoffee.com. I'm kind of curious to hear everybody's thoughts, you know, on that.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight up. From a marketing aspect, it's genius, especially if it's trucker
Oh
branded.
yeah, oh yeah.
And if you're truly donating proceeds.
Oh yeah, no, it would be done just like that. I mean, most definitely it would be.
And what would be even funnier is if you got an actual lizard, like you got an AI picture of a lizard dressed up like a lot lizard.
Well, I've already got that. We already designed the bag like that. It actually does exist. I mean, it's not like been printed. It's just that the company that we use for our coffee bags have already designed one. But I had a kind of envisioned a bag like. So remember, who's an Ozzy Osbourne fan?
Yeah.
All right, remember the album he had, The Ultimate Sin? It was basically him like a demon or whatever in hell kind of thing, the way it looked. So kind of a play off that, because I've always thought the album covers just are badass. Whoever designs album covers just does a freaking great job. Like Iron Maiden, like Eddie and stuff like that. It's just phenomenal artwork. So you think about like a row of tractors at a truck stop, like in a row facing, like they'd be facing the camera with their smokestacks up and all the, you know, the exhaust, the smoke and everything come out of the smokestacks, and a woman's face, it looks like a lizard in a way, coming out of the clouds, out of the smoke. You can barely see her with her arms stretched across the trucks and claws coming down on each side of the trucks and a tail wrapping around.
All right, now that I'm unmuted, one small change. One of her hands needs to be around the mic with the CB on channel 19.
19.
Yeah, bro. Breaker 19.
Yeah.
That's if you go to any truck stop around Memphis, Tennessee, if you're on channel 19 at night, that's all you're going to hear is lot lizards.
No, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's you know, it's gotten worse over the years, I think, with the whole issue around that. It's unfortunate because I mean, a lot of it is you know, underage girls, you know, and things. It's really sad.
It is, for sure.
And I mean, it really is. And you know, it's not like the old days, you know, of you know, the old days of the lot lizard and stuff like that, where they were just like local women. Now it's migrated into like young girls, and that's like, nah, that's not cool.
Not cool.
That's not cool. You know. So yeah, I mean, something like that to bring awareness of it, and you know, a portion of the proceeds. So there's a guy that reached out to me here. He's actually here in North Carolina, out of Shelby, North Carolina, and he's part of the whole I forgot what he said it was, something against human trafficking in the trucking industry. I don't know if I forgot the name of the group, but he reached out to me several months back about having a conversation. So may reach out to him and investigate that.
It's a fine line, though. I mean, just like in anything in life, you're going to have your lovers and your haters.
Yep.
You
You are.
It's you shouldn't let that do that. I mean, if your heart is in that direction and you want to do it,
oh yeah.
If you talk about, we were just talking about earlier about having the right people in your life that help you, lift you, help you climb, etc. I mean, you're going to have those type of people, but don't let that stop you from moving forward.
You have those people that can't see the forest through the trees, right?
Correct.
They get blinded by the trees, but they don't see they can't see the big picture here and
Correct.
how it's being promoted and stuff like that. It's not being promoted in support of it because nobody supports that crap. If you are, you're a degenerate. And I don't want you to talk off anyway if you support it. Just go find another coffee to drink or whatever. But but if you can see the mission behind it and the reason, something like that will be done, then yeah, you're a smart dude or a smart woman.
Well, think about that word you just used before about like competition. The only competition that you have, Spencer, is yourself. You have no competition, because when you think about that, think about the number of coffee manufacturers out there, distributors of it, right? Is that going to stop you from moving forward? Hell no, that's not going to have an impact on you. It's what you believe in, your own abilities and what you want to produce and create that someone else doesn't have that out there. It's a brand, it's an image, it's a reputation, so don't let competition affect what you're going to do or what people think. If you feel that way, go for it. That's my philosophy anyway. I mean, if I listened to other people throughout my whole career, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Right.
No, there's no way. You know what I mean? It's just like it's not work, this, that. No, you're going down the wrong path, etc. No, just go down a path less traveled with a huge sickle, man, and go to town. And go to town.
Yeah. And sometimes a little controversy sells, controversy is good for a company, I mean,
absolutely.
It's really crazy to say that. And I mean, to think about that, but it's just true, but yeah, you're right. You're going to have the people that are the naysayers that, okay, whatever, just shut up,
exactly.
But, just stop being stupid. If you, call me up, we'll have a conversation about it, but, yeah. And, I think we're getting ready to work on another close friend of mine's coffee bag. I start designing it and launching it. After we get the concept and he likes what he sees. He is a country singer.
Exactly. So let's get back to what we were discussing earlier about having the right people in your life, and get actually shrinking your inner circle with like-minded people that like Pedro was saying. You want to hang with the right people that have the same mindset, that are proactive, that want to help each other out, just like all of us here. We want to try to help each other out. We give suggestions, we give options, we're just trying to help each other out. But there's a lot of people out there that either don't believe in what you say, or they think that you're saying it but never did it. All that, you know what I mean? So it's I mean, it's like when people say, hey, the one with the most birthdays wins. It's the same with
take care, guys. Sorry, gotta run.
All right.
Bye, John.
See you later, John. I mean, you don't have to have 1,000 friends. You really don't.
No.
The most important people in your life are the ones that listen, that help you out, that give you directions, and then likewise.
And with that, Jeff, you've got you've got friends, right? Like,
I hope so.
So you got but you got friends, but then you have
at least one.
Then you have friends, and I'm talking those friends would stand beside you if you went out and committed murder or what. It doesn't matter. They're there with you. They take a bullet for you. And when you start thinking about your friend pool, and then you start talking about those friends, I bet you the average person probably doesn't have more than 2 or 3 of those kind of friends. That regardless of what you've done or whatever the situation is, they're there.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what it is.
I concur.
I'm trying to get Pedro into that those friends group, but I don't know, he just keeps screwing up, I just can't get in there.
Oh, whatever, man.
I have no idea where I'm friends with him either. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I'm just a lost cause, man. That's all it is. I'm just a
It's
lost
just
cause.
because he's got that freight broker's lounge, bro. That's what it is.
That's
right.
Don't you? Oh God! Don't start with that crap. Oh man. Funny enough, I have a meeting today at 11 with a copyright trademark attorney.
Nice. I'll take my 10%.
Yeah.
You're always
for what?
Bro, listen, I went back and did the research super fast and saved a bro from stressing out too much.
I know that's right, man. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm paying attention.
It's the work I did for the hat. You're welcome.
Van, Pedro, if
invoice paid.
Pedro, if this guy doesn't work out for you, my trademark attorney is really good. They're a huge law firm nationwide. My guy's out of Greenville, South Carolina, that did the Road Dog Coffee Company trademark, and he's really good. And then also Van, Bull Snot Van, told me he's got a really good, solid buddy here that's an attorney that does trademarks too. So if your guy that you've got meeting with doesn't work out, or whatever,
yeah, I will let you
know. I'd reach out to Van or let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. So we've been first person we reached out to is from our friends at Spill Bully. Like, they had a really good person. Lady had a really good deal. She had everything wrapped up in one, because a lot of things people don't know about a trademark or copyright. Like, you go online and Google it, and it's like, oh, $500 to start or whatever.
You can do it yourself.
Yeah. No, I know you can do it myself. I looked into it, dude.
$250 or $300 to do it.
But anyway, this lady had everything wrapped up into one deal, but then she left where she was. We were getting the process started, and then she changed law firms, and she was the only person at that firm that did that. And where she went, she was doing something else. So like, it just kind of went by the wayside. And then I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, I was like, man, I need to do this. Like, I've been bullshitting on this. I need to get this done. Reached back out to the lady and said, hey, can you refer me to someone? And she did. And this is this lady. But I think I talked to your guy. I think I talked to your guy last year. I don't know. So whatever. I'm going to see. I'm just going to talk to this lady, see how, see what her process is and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah. So anyway, whatever.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I mean, it's not a crazy hard process. It's just, if you go through the attorneys, it's expensive, but not crazy expensive, but it's
not crazy expensive. It's just the thing that they do that like really is a big plus for me is, they do all the research into before they even file, like, hey, is there going to be a problem with this when you try to get this trademark or copyrighted? And then if the copyright department, or I can't remember what they're called, if they come back and say, hey, there's an issue, the attorney, like, they deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the big thing to me, because like lady said, like, the first lady I talked to, she said, probably, I think it's like 40% of all trademarks come back, or maybe it's 60%. It was a pretty high number come back with some type of change needed. And she's like, that's where most people fall off, because they can't, they don't know how to take the change or whatever.
You get a lot of back and forth, and that's where the attorney bills can get expensive, all the back and forth stuff, but the filings, the rebuttals, it's just everything. So she's right. I mean, we had a couple get kicked back on us that didn't get picked up. The examining attorney, and some of them really overanalyze it at the USPTO. They really do. Because my attorney and I, we were having a conversation about that. But they, it's a process, and it's not going to happen quick. I mean, it took
Oh, I know.
almost a year to get Road Dog Coffee Company done and officially certified with a certificate and everything. It took almost a year for that. I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, they're overwhelmed, but you can go on the USPTO's website or copyright.gov, and then the search bar, you can just type in whatever you want, and it'll show you. It'll bring up everything in every category of that. You know, you can kind of see what you're up against.
Yeah. And I know that the other lady, she had sent me that when we first talking to her, she had sent me all that and said, "Hey, go do this." She's like, "We're going to do it all too," but she's like, go check it out, make sure whatever. So, but yeah, just need to get it done. That's all.
Yeah.
So, anywho, but again, we were talking. See, we don't went all over the place. Damn, Mr. Spencer down there throwing us for a circle here. We were talking about something else. I completely
Sorry, I
forgot
brought you content.
Yeah. Right.
I didn't even get to tell people what I was drinking, but I won't because that's a competitor's coffee.
Yeah. Poor Mr. Spencer.
Oh,
I've been slacking, man. I've been slacking.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been slacking. Only reason I'm drinking an inferior coffee is just because it only comes out once a year. So I have to get my fix in while I can have it.
So is it made by Sam Adams too?
You bullshitting. You drink lattes, man. Come on.
I like coffee. I drink all kinds of stuff. I love a good vanilla latte. Vanilla latte with an extra shot, even iced or hot. I'm good. I like them both ways.
Dude, you want to try something quick like that? Costco has one called Colombe, and it's canned cold brew in like 3 different flavors. It's legit.
Yeah, I might try it maybe. Our closest Costco is like 45 minutes or something like that. I used to make my own cold brew if I make it though, but I
got my own cold brew right here, man. I love it.
Black Dog makes a good cold brew.
I text you. I said, send me the stuff that makes the best cold brew, and I'm gonna test it out.
Black Dog does. So Redneck Trucker just shot me a text. I'll see him some coffee and cigars for his mechanics and some folks down there in Alabama. And he just texted me a minute ago, and they love the long haul, which, who wouldn't, right? It's a great coffee. Didn't like the Expedite, which, Expedite's a unique coffee. I mean, it's a very fruity, fruit forward coffee, it's the Papua New Guinea Sumatra. So, it's just not a, huge seller for us. So we're going to discontinue that coffee. Once it sells out, that particular blend will be gone. It may come back later in something else, but because it's kind of like the bougie coffee for truckers or something like that. Maybe I'll come out with a bag called bougie trucker or something like that and reintroduce it or something. But we're going to change the roast profile on Expedite, make it more like an espresso roast or something that's people want to drink and enjoy. Because the amount of people who drink that particular coffee that's in it now is that whole drinking pool is small. Because that's a very unique coffee. I mean, now if you're an artisan roasted coffee shop that caters to those folks who have a very sophisticated coffee palate or whatever, they know what that coffee is. Papua New Guinea, they totally get it. But so.
I think my favorite that I've had so far is Ethiopia.
The coffee I'm drinking right now, the Women Truckers and the Housing Heroes coffee. The Housing Heroes is a medium roast. That is an Ethiopian Yirgacheffe and Mexican Chiapas blend.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's got the Housing Heroes is really good because it pulls out a lot of the caramel and nutty flavors. It is freaking it's good. It's good stuff.
That's awesome. You said it's Highway Heroes.
Highways and Heroes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we launched that last year in December for the veteran truckers.
Nice.
For veteran truckers. Highways and Heroes.
Hey, talking about the veteran heroes out there, anybody doing Reefs Across America this Saturday?
Yeah. Actually, we sent all the coffee up there for the driver's lounge.
Nice.
And because we were, the official coffee of it, Reefs Across America. So, yeah, I was up there last year. didn't make the trip this year, but it's a great event.
Oh yeah,
Maybe next year we'll have a Road Dog Coffee, I don't know, truck semi in there or something like that, or some kind of vehicle with a Road Dog Coffee and Road Dog cigar wrap on or something.
Wrap the trailer, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, because you can wrap them, you just pay for the cost of wrapping it, and partner with a trucking company that wants to, give up a tractor for or something like that, and strike a deal like that. So
yeah, no, we've been my company and myself, we've been involved in it for the last 7 years. We buy reefs, and we ask people to go with us to lay the reefs down on some of the heroes' graves that don't have any relatives that are left. They're just
I did that last year. It was very somber, man. That was a great moment to do that. It was a guy from World War One. Is who I kind of come across.
Well, even with the Civil War,
he was from California. He came from a military family. I did a little research on the guy. It was really cool. It really is to do that. It's a great experience.
It is. I think everybody, every American out there that understands what these ladies and gentlemen sacrificed, the ultimate sacrifice they made to give us the freedoms that we have, they should definitely do that. They should definitely get involved. And it doesn't
get people out there that taking bullets and having hand grenades thrown at them and bombs going off, and they're out there, like you said, Jeff, they're out there protecting our freedom, and they don't know us from freaking Adam. They don't know us with. They're out there. It's just like a cop out there, putting their life in danger, in front of harm's way for you, somebody who they don't even know.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool and extremely sad at the same time. And I feel for their families. The lost generations. When you really think about it, the lost generations, especially if dad goes in there earlier, or a possible dad and loses his life, or women that don't have the possibilities of having children. It's terrible, but it's also it's a blessing that God gave them that ability to protect us. That was their job. They came here on earth, that they were supposed to be servicemen and women to protect, the best interests of our well-being. And, it's very, very sad. I mean, I married into a military family, and my father-in-law died at 67, buried up in West Point. And it's
I remember last year at the event, at the banquet, they had some of the women who lost loved ones in wars, World War II and Vietnam and things. And one lady they had up there actually lost all of her sons.
Wow.
All her sons. I think it was like maybe 3.
Wow.
I can't remember the exact number. I think it was 3. Lost every one of them and more. So she's got 3 different flags.
Wow.
That right there, I couldn't imagine it, Couldn't imagine that.
No, was their father a military person as well?
I don't remember. I think so, but I can't remember. I just, that was last year, and the only thing that really stuck out is her losing all of her sons in a war like that. Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty significant.
Yeah, that's an understatement for sure.
But Mr. Adam Spencer, the real Spencer, please stand up. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm just busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest this morning.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like out of nowhere, my inbox is filled with quotes and requests and freaking projects, and it's God is good. That's all I can say.
That's good, man. That's good. It's, especially when there's a lot of companies out there that are just scratching to get by, to be in the position that you're in. All of us. I mean, if we're heads above water, we're in good shape. It's just got to keep.
It's kind of like the waves are kind of teetering above
Yeah.
and below the nose line. So let's
Yeah.
just, if we're being honest, we're surviving.
If you're floating by the time that the market changes, you're in good shape. You are in very good shape.
And I think the freight environment's going to be, you know, rates and everything. You know, hope going into maybe second quarter next year. I bet it's gonna really rebound. I think now
Well,
that we're
when
getting.
you think about it, though, Spencer, that with the ELP
Mhm.
And non-domicile
Yeah.
drivers that are being taken out, um, you know, capacity is going to tighten up.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Going to tighten up, and rates are going to start to rise. No
Yeah.
ways about it. And the other thing too that with all these companies, good companies too, carriers that are going out of
Mhm.
business that have well-trained, verified drivers. Before they shut their doors, man, and I put this out on a post earlier this week. You know, they should be taking care of their drivers and reaching out to driver recruiters and saying, "Hey, you know,
Yeah.
we're in a bad situation. And I'm going to have 100 drivers that are going to be released this Friday or whatever." Um, just to get the ball rolling. I mean, these guys out there, they busted their fucking ass to help out the company and those and their shippers, etc. And they're left high and dry. It's wrong. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well.
Most of these guys just think about themselves, though, Jeff. They're not thinking about people. Like,
well, then they're not thinking about people they never did in the first place. You know,
well, yeah, but
you wanna work for somebody like that.
90% of quote unquote business owners out there. Like, it
Right.
takes a very special person to truly think about your employees before yourself.
Well, that mindset should change. You know,
I mean, you know, not a humble brag, but you know, we lost $13 million in business in 2023, and I kept all my employees as long as I could. I've
there you
had to
go.
lay a bunch of them off,
Yeah,
but
because you
I
can.
literally used my savings to keep them employed while we were hoping the market would turn. And I just, you know, you get to the point where you're like, guys, look, I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. Like,
Right, but you tried. But that's the thing. You
yeah,
tried. You know, because you respected the people that helped you to grow your business, and they were
100%.
part of it. You know, and that's the thing that's just wrong out there when it comes to businesses and the way they hire and they talk about, oh, you be part of our family. Well, family takes care of family. You know,
Mhm.
they don't put them out to the curb after a bad thing happens and just let them lie there. No, take care of the people that made you the millionaires that you are. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just terrible.
You
Yep.
know, and that's something that I've always believed in. You know, your employees, your drivers, you know, take care of them, inspire them, because they'll inspire you back 100 times over. You know,
Yeah.
you want employees that are willing to get on the front lines and take bullets for you, brother, and drivers as well. And we had a driver that he was with us for over 10 years. His name was James Blanding. He's a South Carolina guy, and we still stay in touch. Love that guy to death, man. He was. You want to talk about somebody that would take bullets for you and grenades? That dude would do it in a heartbeat, because the company gave him a fair shake. You know, we cared about him, and he knew it. And there's a lot of companies out there. There's companies out there in the trucking industry that, and I know some of them. It's all about profits and screw the driver and just talk bad about them. I mean,
That's the problem.
yeah, I mean, hey, we all know that sometimes drivers can be a pain in the ass, but you know what? It's fine. You know, it's fine. You
Part
know,
of the job. I mean,
they don't have a sexy lifestyle. You know, it's tough. You know, so you got to be compassionate about what's driving them. You know, you get they call in, into operations, and they just want to blow some steam or whatever. Don't take it personal. I mean, you drive a truck. You know, you're waiting at fuel lines. You got to get tickets to take showers. You know, you're dealing with traffic and BS and people. It's just, and angry shippers and receivers that just want to take all their frustrations out on the driver. And, I mean,
they don't understand. They don't understand, Spencer. That's the problem. And I said, and I've always stated, a prerequisite of going into the logistics industry, especially if you're a shipper or a broker, you ride along with the driver, so you get a better perspective of what they go through day in and day out. And maybe you might just, treat them a little differently. I did, and it was one of the best things that I did, because you just, it's all hearsay. That's bullshit. The guy is, using that as an excuse, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Get off your fucking ass, get in a truck, or ride, and really understand and get a better perspective of what they go through. And then if you start treating them nicely, guess what? In turn, they're going to start treating you nicely, because they know that you care. That's
100% agree.
And everything presumes.
I've learned from the fire service. There's a very popular saying in the fire service that says, "People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care."
Exactly.
And I have taken that with me in every industry I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't care about your people, they don't care about you, and they're not going to.
That's right. 100%. Our good friend Alex over at Mother Trucker had a segment on, it's one of his TikTok posts, I think it was. I saw it. Another trucking company going out of business. I can't remember who it was, but he was giving them, a lot of praise and kudos for taking care of the drivers. They're winding that thing down the right way and trying to route the drivers back. They're going to fully pay all their drivers' employees. They're not going to. It's not. Remember back when you guys may remember this. It's been years and years ago. The company out of Alabama, Arrow, the flatbed hauler, Arrow, had the green trucks.
Arrow.
Yeah, I remember them.
All right. Well, they just went. They were huge. What I forgot, 1,000. I forget. They were a big company, and
I remember when they went out of business, dude, and
left everybody. The drivers, Qualcomm's. Hey, we're ceasing operations today. Park your truck. Good luck getting home.
Yeah, dude. I remember truck stops being full of Arrow. Well, I won't say full, but like tons of Arrow trucks at truck stops across the country.
Oh yeah, you listen. If I understand people going out of business, and you see it coming, you don't just decide as a business owner that you come into work one day and I'm shutting the door. No, it's a buildup. You know what's happening, and if you can't get everybody back, do your best to get everybody back.
Right.
Or do it the right way. Don't just send them a big ass Qualcomm message. Oh, today we're ceasing operations. Good luck. Just park wherever you're at. Just pull your truck on the side of the road. Don't finish your load out. Just park, and good luck getting home. Just leave your truck and leave the keys in it.
Well, here's the problem with that, though, Spencer. Especially at long haul drivers, and say that their terminal is 1,500 miles away, 2,000 miles away, and all of a sudden they shut down the fuel cards.
Yeah. That's what happened with Arrow. Nobody could get fuel or anything.
Exactly.
They were stuck.
Yeah. I've been through a lot of bankruptcies, not personally, but knowing these carriers and drivers that I was friends with, and they said, F you, and they took the keys, threw it into a drain, and said, "Come get your effing truck yourself, man. I'm done." Because they just cut it off right then and there. Closed the doors, never gave them a heads up or whatever. They went to go into the terminal. Gates were closed, doors were locked, done. They're like, what the hell is going on?
Well, the good thing about it, Jeff, when that happened with Arrow like that, that was during a time that the flatbed business was doing pretty good. So I don't know what the underlying reason why they went out of business, but maybe just management or something. But a lot of companies stepped up because when it went out to the presses, a lot of companies stepped up in the truckload industry, the dry van, the flatbed, because everybody was wanting drivers, hiring drivers. So everybody's like, hey, we'll reach out to us, we'll get you home, and you come to drive for us, kind of thing. So there was a great positive surge of companies trying to get these drivers back. And what it's not just Arrow. I'm not going to pick on them. It's there's other companies that have done that BS move like that when they shutter their doors and they just say, "Hey, good luck."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these reputable carriers out there that are above water, doing those kind of things. Just imagine how the drivers that are picked up are going to treat that company. Wow,
Yeah.
can't believe that they did this. And because it shows a loyalty, to some
Oh
degree.
yeah.
Not all companies are loyal. Not all employees are loyal to their companies either.
Right.
I mean, I'm a firm believer: treat people the way you want to be treated. And you'll get further that way. And it even goes with training. And what's that saying? You want to train the people. What's that?
Train like no train. Okay, never mind. Wrong one.
No. So that they leave. But what happens that the other part of that is what happens if you don't train them and they stay.
Right.
That's a problem. And there's a lot of downplay on that, and why a lot of companies aren't moving the way that they should, because they have a lack of training. I mean, just
all right, hey, guys, I hate to kill the vibe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I've got some things to do, and I know Pedro's got some things to do, and Adam's got to go outside and work on his suntan.
I got to go meet the
and,
broker bounty hunter, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask you about. That you're heading over to Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
Say hello to my my co-chair, Mr. Cantira.
I will do it, sir. I will do it.
Good. It's going to be a good event. So it's packed too.
I've heard that. I got invited by a carrier. It's like, hey, we got a table. You want to come? I'm like, sure.
Hell yeah. Good deal, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, Adam, we'll start with you, man. Final words here. Anything to say before we part ways this week?
No, just send us good thoughts. I don't really talk about it much online because I was just being humble and waiting to see. But I coach middle school soccer, and we are actually in the finals tomorrow. So
oh, nice, bro!
Congratulations.
Pretty excited about that. We got a big thing ahead of us.
That's what's up, brother. Hell yeah, let's go, dude.
Awesome.
Love that. That is awesome. Jeff, what about you, my man?
Yeah, great conversation today, guys. Just keep your head in the game. Think positive. Surround yourselves with good people, like-minded people. That's going to help you, to climb and lift you up that ladder that you need to, to get to that next plateau. And get rid of the people that don't belong in that inner circle. And it's so true what Spencer was saying. So, yeah. All good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Pedro, what about you, brother? Any final thoughts, comments?
Yeah. Final thoughts, comments. Agree with what Jeff just said. Really good conversation this morning. Loved having everybody on. Love doing this Thursday morning. Good time. And only other thing I got to say is Logistics Lounge Freestyle Friday tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central. We're just going to be hanging out and chilling with homies. So tune in, and if you want to hang out, let me know. We'll shoot you a DM. And other than that, that's all.
I'm sure I'll be there.
Yeah, bro. I'll shoot you a link. I'll shoot everybody on Screen Link, man. So
yeah. Any kind of an opportunity and a chance to get on, get on with you and your phenomenal show. I mean, because Road Dog Coffee podcast is pretty cool, right? But
except for that
nothing like your show.
I know we gotta get rid of that Hunter guy. I've been trying for a while, but
yeah, don't be screwing.
I gotta.
You don't want to ruin the show.
What?
Said don't invite Adam. You don't want to ruin your show,
bro. I'm gonna be coaching.
Right.
I'm gonna be coaching soccer, baby. Sorry.
That's right.
I'll be right there. I'll text Pedro updates so he can announce them live.
There we go. We're going to do live sports broadcasting. Spencer, what's up? What about you, man?
Oh, just a good conversation. Just everybody needs to just make sure that you got yourself surrounded with good people that care about you and want to lift you up and see you succeed. Whether that's however, just personally or business wise, just however you succeed, keep those people around you. It's important. And stay caffeinated. Go to roaddogcoffee.com and grab some coffee. And cigar website is still under construction. Should be soon. We got some graphics up and some things going. Yeah, just support the industry and support the coffee that showcases the industry.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm all about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Send me those at Spencer at roaddogcoffee.com or admin at roaddogcoffee, whatever. Your thoughts on that lot lizard deal. I'd like to hear what people think about that. So
I think it'd be kind of
cool. All right.
Good deal, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will see everyone next Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone have yourself a fantastic week. Spencer, hang out after the show. I emailed you something. I want to talk to you about it.
Sure.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Road Dog Coffee Podcast, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Come hang out with us, drink yourself a cup of brew, and join the conversation. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their week and a wonderful weekend. We will catch everyone on the flip side.
The